Not one, not two, 9 countries. From Dubai to Bahrain, from Qatar to Cyprus, this is no longer a contained conflict. So what exactly is the strategy here? This doesn't look chaotic. It looks structured. The UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Jordan, Iraq, and now Cyprus. That spreads tell you something. This isn't random retaliation. It's layered pressure. Let's start with UAE, specifically Dubai. Dubai isn't primarily a military target. It's the financial and commercial hub of the Gulf. Dubai isn't about territory. It's confidence. Dubai represents trade, aviation, tourism, and global capital flows. Even limited disruption there sends a signal far beyond the region. Markets react, insurance rates shift, shipping hesitates. That's economic leverage without boots on the ground. Now look at Qatar. Qatar hosts Al Udeid Air Base, one of the most important US military hubs in the Middle East. If escalation touches Qatar, it sends a direct message to Washington. This conflict will not stay confined to one battlefield. Then comes Bahrain. Bahrain hosts the US Fifth Fleet that brings maritime security into focus, especially the Strait of Hormuz. A significant share of global oil export still moves through that corridor. Even the perception of instability there can move global energy prices. So when you connect UAE, Qatar and Bahrain, the structure becomes clearer. Economic pressure, air power pressure and naval pressure. Now widen the arc. Saudi Arabia and Kuwait sit on major energy infrastructure. Jordan and Iraq functions as strategic buffers with deep military and intelligence ties. Each additional country expands the map of involvement. And then there is Cyprus. Missiles were reportedly launched toward British sovereign base areas on the island. That's significant, because those UK bases are used for regional military operations in the eastern Mediterranean. Reaching towards Cyprus marks geographic expansion beyond the Gulf core. It signals range, it signals intent, and it signals that the message is not confined to Iran's neighbors but extends to Western military infrastructure as well. That shifts the escalation from regional pressure to broader strategic signaling. Now here is the gamble. This approach assumes pressure will fragment the region, but it could do the opposite. Air defense coordination across parts of the Gulf has quietly improved over the past decade. Intelligence sharing has expanded. Security cooperation even between unlikely partners has deepened. So instead of isolating countries, escalation could push them closer together. Pressure can divide, but it can also unify. Now the question comes, what happens next? There are 3 realistic paths from here. First, controlled escalation. Strikes continue but remain calibrated. Interceptions succeed. Casualties stay limited. Each side signals strength but avoids crossing a decisive red line. Second, energy shock. If maritime traffic through the Strait of Hormuz becomes unsafe, even temporarily, oil prices spike sharply. Insurance costs surge. Supply chains tighten. That pulls global economies into the equation very quickly. Third, miscalculation. And this is the most dangerous scenario. All it takes is one missile that isn't intercepted. One strike that causes heavy casualties. One infrastructure hit in a densely populated area. At that point, retaliation dynamics shift. The conflict stops being about signaling and starts being about hard response. And if Cyprus sees sustained military targeting of UK bases, European security politics enter the conversation more directly. That widens diplomatic and military pressure significantly. Right now, this is escalation with limits, but limits depend on restraint. And restraint becomes harder to maintain as the circle widens. With 9 countries already in the frame, the space for error is very small. And in the Middle East, history shows that small errors rarely stay small for long. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Till then, keep on watching India TV for all the latest updates.